This is Tin Caps Baseball on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tin Caps on Deck, coming to you from Parkview Field. It's the Tin Cap pregame show, brought to you, as always, by Hoopy Insurance Services. I'm Mike Maz, and today we continue taking some time out to talk to some of the valuable staff members. Who, many of them, you don't know who they are, but they help make your visit to Parkview Field as enjoyable as possible. And today we're going to spend a few minutes with the man who runs the ticket department here at Parkview Field, Kade Zvokel. And I always mess your last name up. How bad did I mess it up today?
No problem. It's Zvokel, but no problem. I'm used to it. It's an odd spelling, so.
Well, you kindly talked with us last year, and we're going to talk again this year. Any major differences in how things have gone here in 2026 as opposed to last year in 2025?
Definitely. Attendance has been really good this year. I think part of that has been the really good weather we've had this year. From an operations standpoint, every year that goes on, people want to be more and more digital with their tickets. We sell a lot more tickets online than we ever did in the past. I think it's just easier for a lot of people, more convenient. And we saw the launch of a new minor league baseball, the MILB app, that really helps people, manage their tickets digitally, buy their tickets online, and get into the game quickly with those digital tickets. So those are the changes for us. More and more each year is just more people wanting to go digital with their tickets. So from an operations standpoint, I think that's probably been the biggest change this year.
Obviously, there are different prices for different seats here at Parkview Field. Who determines what the differences are and what the prices are for tickets?
Yeah, so it really goes back to long before I was here, go back to 2009. Those prices were set. We kind of have three main price points, and although there's been small changes over the years, a lot of those prices are really similar to what they were when we started out. We really focus on keeping those prices affordable, and that's the discussion we have every year, as leadership meets is if a change needs to be made, it's going to be small and, keeping things affordable. We still have a $9 lawn seat. Our intention is to always keep, a price point that's low like that for families to be able to come out affordably. Every game, 66 games a year, you'll be able to get into Parkview Field for as low as $9. So that's really important to us, is to keep those prices affordable while also offering, a range of prices up to about $20 is our highest this season, if you want to sit right behind home plate.
What are some of the comments you get from prospective ticket buyers, be it good, bad, or indifferent?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, especially for people that haven't been here before, is we hear very often surprise on how low the prices are. I mean, if people haven't been to a lot of minor league stadiums, or even they have been to some in different markets, our prices are really on the low end, which again, that's kind of our goal. But when you compare it to any major league park, especially, a lot of people from around here go to Wrigley Field, where you're probably not getting in for less than $50, and I don't even know if there's a $50 ticket to most games. So when you're talking a price range of starting at $9 and on the high end going up to $20, people are very pleasantly surprised at how affordable our prices are.
Recently, the team had their 4th of July game, which is always the most well-attended game. In some areas, it's the craziest games, and this year it was the craziest game. 4 hours and 48 minutes, 14 innings, third longest game in time in franchise history. In days prior to the 4th of July, and that you're going to have more people wanting to come, do you do anything different, you and the staff, in terms of either preparation or anticipation for what I call, a kind way, the avalanche of ticket buyers?
Yeah, definitely. So for us on July 4th, that's one game, the one that really sticks out of the 66 that we really start hitting when tickets go on sale in November. That's the one we say, do not wait. This year, about 10 days out, I think, all seating options were sold out. So we were at standing room only, kind of in the 10 days that lead up to it, which is, a great problem for us to have. A lot of people, I think, end up disappointed when they've waited a little too long and their only option is that standing room only ticket into the park. So we just really hit, if we're waiting till the week of to make those announcements, it's too late. So in the, 6 months or more leading up to it, we say, don't wait. That's kind of a big selling point when tickets go on sale in November is, hey, July 4th, get them now, don't wait, especially if you're particular about what seats you like and where you want to be. It's always better to buy them early. So for us, it is the biggest game. I think it was around 8,300 people this year, so our biggest game of this season. For all the people that did wait, it ended up being a little bit warmer, so I think that scared some people off. So wasn't quite as big, as the last time we had July 4th, but it's hard to complain about a sellout crowd of 8,300 people when the weather was, 90 degrees or something. So huge crowd, standing room only, great problem to have. So
all-time record, 9,508, 4th of July 2019. My question to you, and I'll ask this question to Mike Nutter at some point. Do you think at some point in time that we may finally crack the 10,000 mark?
I think so. I think 9,500 was up from our biggest crowd prior to that was 92 or 9,300. So we went up a couple hundred, and it's just a perfect storm. Sometimes, you know what to do to sell this number of tickets or whatever, or what levers can we pull. But I think that was a perfect storm. If I remember correctly, it was a Thursday night. So we had our normal Thirsty Thursday walk-up crowd where you're going to sell a couple thousand tickets the day of. And in most cases, they're looking for the cheapest ticket when they come. So the weather was perfect. So it's a lot of factors kind of coming together. So maybe, in a couple years, if we end up with another Thursday, July 4th, I think that'd probably be our best chance to make a run at 10,000. So 70 degrees, Thursday night, July 4th, I think those are kind of the things that would need to come together to hit that. But I don't know why it wouldn't be possible. So,
final question. What's the best piece of advice you can give to prospective ticket buyers, whether it's individual or whether it's groups? What's the best piece of advice you can give them for getting those tickets?
I think plan ahead. That's the biggest thing. The earlier you buy the tickets, the more likely you're going to get exactly what you're looking for. We sell out on average 12 to 15 games a year. I think it was 12 last year, 15 the few years before that. So, we do sell out a lot of games. So if you're looking to come on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sundays here at the end of the season, seating options will be a little more limited. So buy early.
As always, we appreciate the time. Thanks so much for giving it, and continued success running this ticket department here at Parkview Field.
Great. Really appreciate it, Mike.
Kade, you better help me. I'll botch it again. Zvokel. I don't know where I come up with mine, but being what can I say? But Kade's been our guest. We're back in a moment on the Tin Caps Radio Network.
Podcasts by Federated Media.